Hi friends and family. So it's been a few days. I recorded a video and it disappeared. I'm not the most technological smart person. Technological? Yeah, try that again. Smart person. Sorry, my cat's trying to get in. I probably look like a mess because I had a rough night. So I, throughout the last week or so, I have been diagnosed with RRMS and retinal antibodies against 3 proteins. My ophthalmologist, who has been with me since in the begin time, she's the one who caught my pseudotumor cerebri. I know it's now called IIH, idiopathic intracranial hypertension. I've had 13 surgeries on it. My old shunt, I have a new shunt, new make and model. It's working really good. So, my face just won't, my hair won't stay on my face. She's never heard of it. And my doctors at UC Davis have never heard of it. I'm sure there's somewhere out there, somewhere. I can't be the only one in the world. I just know that locally, Northern California, they haven't seen it yet. And they're not sure exactly on the treatment. So, you know. I had my appointment with my new psychiatrist yesterday, Saturday. Today is Sunday, September 10th. I had to look at the calendar. I have my Jehovah's Witness meeting, congregation meeting, today at 3. I'm trying my hardest to get on it. I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm trying to get the kids to come in here and help. I get frustrated when it comes to electronics. I mean, I was raised in the 90s and it's very difficult because during those years I had a severe learning disability because I had too much fluid on my head. I've had the pseudotumor cerebri, they think, for much longer than they originally assumed or thought. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that my mother drank while she was pregnant. She completely denies this fact. I have several witnesses that say otherwise. Some of you know I don't speak to my mother. If she would admit what happened to me, what she allowed to happen to me, if she would admit that maybe she was so out of it in her own drug addiction that it could have happened to me, I could start to forgive her. But until she does any of that, I'm never going to forgive her. As a Jehovah's Witness, it says, the Bible says not to forgive your enemy not 7 times but 77 times, which means you're supposed to continuously forgive somebody. It's hard to forgive somebody when they don't ask for forgiveness. They expect it. And from what she has done to me and to my brothers, she doesn't deserve it. So in the other video that just disappeared, I did touch a little bit on my mental condition. In 2020, I tried to self-delete I was seen by my psychiatrist locally. She is a very wonderful woman. I just, today, as I stand today, don't feel like she cares the same. I'm still struggling, not with those thoughts, but I'm still struggling with depression and anxiety. And they keep saying that everything is situational. And at what point does MS and this eye thing I got, situational? I will have this for the rest of my life. It's not situational. Some of the other stuff going on in my life is situational. My daughter and her relationship issues, I don't want to give away too much, is situational. And other little things like that. Things I have no control over, but that aren't going to last forever. Those are situational. MS is not. And this eye thing is not. And in fact, Dr. Google, I don't like Dr. Google, but Dr. Google, the internet, unfortunately, is the best place to find information on something you don't know. I can't find very much because what I have is so insanely rare. I'm sorry, there's people trying to come into my room. There's a sign outside that says go away. My family is illiterate apparently. My thought. So it happens what 13 brain surgery does. I lose my train of thought. But it's my eye thing. I'm basically, from what I can get out of it, the proteins that are being attacked. My own body's attacking the proteins I need to see. So it's a slow, painful blindness. That's the best I can get out of it right now. I'm being sent to UC Davis Eye Clinic. They're not gonna, they don't know what's going on either. So I'm being referred also to like the Casey Eye Institute in Oregon, I think. Well, I'm not, but my file is. There's days like this that are very depressing. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the future. I don't know if I'm going to wake up today and, like right now, I'm okay. What am I going to be like in 3 hours after the pain sets in real bad? I'm not at that that self-delete area that I was in 2020. My children were a bit older. I think my youngest was 17-ish. My oldest was 20. And the middle one was in the middle somewhere. I don't remember. It was in February, so he had just turned 20. Which means she would have been 21 that year. And, the little one would have been, or should have been 19, 20, 21. So I don't know. I can't math. Math is one of my worst subjects. Math, history, English. I'm American, so we don't speak English over here. We speak every language all kind of balled up into one. If you think about it, the first grade you go into in America is kindergarten, which is a German word, so I am relying heavily on my family for support. I did see my psych doctor, Telemed, a new psych doctor that actually listened to me this time. I'm not going to go into too much detail about medications I take and all that. He did add something that he felt like that would help me with my depression. However, my anxiety is still out of control. I feel like I take my anxiety medicine and I'm on edge the rest of the day until I can take it again. That's not good. I've tried other things that like to take my mind off of it. Like I'm fixing my daughter's pillowcase. It's kind of hard to do when you can't see well. I have bifocals, which make it a little easier. I told my family I need one of those like lights, like those magnifying glasses that have like the light so I can see what I'm doing. So kind of wanting to go out with my husband this weekend just for dinner for my birthday, since I don't celebrate my birthday because of my religious beliefs. But I mean, dinner is something that we do. I mean, it's not really celebrating my birthday. We're having dinner for my birthday, I guess. But I mean, marriage is about compromise, right? My husband we've had our problems. No relationship hasn't. We were married young, very young. I turned 18 in September, and that following year I got married in May. I was very, very young, and I've been married for 22 years. We have had our problems. No married couple hasn't. We also come back from very different backgrounds. I was raised by a single dad. He was raised by a single mom. We both are the oldest of the kids in our families, sort of. I have a little more of a tumultuous relationship with some of my siblings. But, you know, I'm feeling awful. My headache won't stop hurting. I don't want to start crying, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I can't feel my right foot still, and the rest of my right side's starting to go numb again. It's scary. My birthday's next Saturday. I'm gonna have lunch or dinner or whatever with my husband. I have an appointment the 27th with my neurologist. See what she has to say, and then if she wants me to check back in through the emergency room down at Davis, then I will. And I'm going to make sure to bring a bag with some extra clothes and stuff. So I don't know if she's going to want me to do plasmapheresis again or not. I'm not sure. So I'm going to wait until after the 27th. Until then, I'm just going to sit here at the house, suffer. That sounds fun. Pain control, however, at UC Davis is a joke. My local hospital, they stay on top of pain control. They are amazing. It's a small, very rural hospital, but they do stay on top of pain control. The only other problem, though, with pain control is because of the drug problem our county has, they treat everybody like a drug addict. So you go in there, you're like, you know, I'm hurting, and they immediately like drug test you. And what's your pain scale from 1 to 10? Everyone's gonna say 10. They're stupid. And you know, at that point, where does, you know, right? So yeah, but I'm happy about certain things with certain doctors, of course. I think everybody, oh, dropped you guys. Everybody kind of goes through that. So I'm going to let this go. 14 and a half minutes. That's insane. I could talk forever with you guys. I hope you guys are getting kind of I don't want to, like I said, give too much of my life away, only because I do have, my children are adults. But I have a grandson, and I have my children, and one of my child has a learning he's autistic. So I don't want people to like show up and be weird, right? Because the internet's a crazy, scary place. But I hope you guys are enjoying this MS day in the life kind of thing. I'm gonna start vlogging more, I think, about what's going on. I want permission slips written by my kids. I will not be showing my grandson, maybe the back of him, but I will not be showing his face to those who don't even ask. I'm going to get written permission from the kids saying that I can show their faces, but only when they say it's okay. They're adults, but yet, you know, I want to cover my tracks. I don't think my kids would sue me, but who knows in this time one day, right? Well, I hope you guys have a really good day, and I hope that you enjoy this beautiful day with your families, and that's all I have to say. Until next time, peace, stay safe.